Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West for livestream number 11, as we continue our journey with Aloy through the Forbidden West. Good evening, I hope your week is going well. I'm always getting my days confused. It's completely not working at this point. So as it's an evening stream, this stream is around 2 hours long. We're going to do what we did on Tuesday evening. Was it Tuesday? Monday evening. I can't remember. The last evening stream we did of Forbidden West, we're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to concentrate on side quests, and then next Tuesday morning, our 3.5 hour stream, that will be main story. I think that makes sense to do the shorter stream for the side quests, because some of the main quests can take quite a while once you really get into them. So I think it gives us a chance to clear a lot of the side stuff, but at the same time, I think it's the best way forward for us at this point. So that is the plan again for today. So similar to the last Horizon Forbidden West stream, which was an evening one, that is the plan for this evening. Thanks to everyone that's kept up with the content on the channel. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I've said it a few times, you know. I've said I was going to take YouTube seriously and concentrate fully on it, because obviously I can't go to work or anything like that, and obviously Easter holidays does mean I take a hit because I can't actually stream as often as I would have wanted to, but gave me a chance to catch up with other stuff, and I think it's also given me a chance, like we started the WWE series, I brought the game for me and my boy to play. I didn't think about doing it for YouTube at any point, and then I knew I was going to have this gap of not streaming during the day over Easter. Doesn't mean now we've got an extra game on the go, but I don't know, it's just something about it. I'm glad I'm doing it, if that makes sense. And I don't care how many views we get. I don't mind if, you know, if we only get one view on a video. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. For me, it's all about enjoying myself. So I'm just checking sound. Yeah, it's all about, for me, it's all about enjoying myself, enjoying making the content. Yeah, and if a video gets no views, it gets no views. It doesn't bother me. I don't really look at the titles and try and optimize them probably as much as I should. But then none of that has kind of ever bothered me. So it's one of those things. You know, as long as you guys enjoy the content and the variety, that's what I'm after, and that's what it is for me. Thoroughly enjoying Watch Dogs. That's going to be an ongoing playthrough, and I've already got 2 and Legion ready to go once we get to them. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. So yeah, lots of new content coming up as we work through things. Obviously, the plan is Forbidden West. Once that's finished, we're heading back to Assassin's Creed for Assassin's Creed Rogue. Then we have Unity and Syndicate. So we've got a plan. And then once we finish Syndicate, it's down to you guys what we do next. We have a long list of games that you guys have given us. And we've got to kind of decide what's next. Part of me is thinking maybe Spider-Man, followed by Miles Morales, because in theory we're going to get Miles Morales for free in June, July time when they change the PlayStation Plus subscription service. From what I've been reading, catching up on, I may get Miles Morales for free. So obviously that would be a bonus, because we've not done it yet. We'd have to do Spider-Man first, and that would tie in nicely to next year's Spider-Man game coming out. But lots of things coming up in the future. Good evening, Kathy. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. I messed up, admittedly. I had physio this morning, not tomorrow. But other than that, I'm okay. Yeah, good. So, same as before. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Same as before. We're going to focus on side quests again for the next 2 and a bit hours. And then next Tuesday morning will be the big 3.5 hour stream. We'll go back to the main story. We are currently sat at 33 hours, 42 minutes and 42 seconds. That is our current time in the game. I'm also looking forward to see if there's any DLC coming for this at some point. I think it'd be quite interesting to see what they add going forward. There was a big update for this yesterday. We stalk, we strike in the hunt, but I haven't looked at what that gave us. I don't know. I haven't looked at patch notes. We haven't finished the story, so I don't want to ruin any of the story reading something I shouldn't. So because I've not looked at patch notes, so I don't know. I would assume they've nerfed a weapon or two. That's normally what happens. Let's see what the hunter's got. Fast travel packs. Nothing useful then at this point. What resources do they have? Elite Blasher Spark Coil. That's fine. Whoa, so this one, you can actually buy some of the legendary ingredients. That's interesting. What do we have for sale? Probably nothing. See, we've already had this issue once, haven't we, where we found getting rid of some of the resources, some of these valuables that you can sell is not always a good idea. We did find this. Ancient black bracelet, probably okay. Metal eye. I'm kind of in two minds not to sell anything for a while, because pristine gear we were advised not to sell. Claw Strider heart, again for me, that wouldn't be sold. Blighted meat, iron ingot. See, I think these aren't an issue. We don't get a massive amount of shards from them. I'm going to sell those 3. Still seeing that iron. That's a bronze. That's an iron. I don't want to sell that. I'm kind of in two minds because we kind of found that there was an issue with selling certain things previously. I now don't want to. So I'm kind of in two minds. Right. So we finished off. Oh, I know what we did. So sorry. Yes. I'm trying to catch up with myself. Last stream we finished off the fight in this area. We helped them defend themselves from the rebels, and we were massively running out of time, so I had to save. There's a few conversations to have just outside the camp. We'll see if there's any upgrades for us to do first. If it will let me, there we go. No, it's weapons we don't use that can be upgraded currently. We've got the Q sharp shot bow, which we gained, but obviously we've got a better one, so we don't use it. Adhesive blasting as well, we gained that. Again, we don't use it. So no upgrades there. Our current outfit can't be upgraded. Nor a Sentinel is now fully upgraded, but we have gained 2 other gears, if that makes sense. And this one interests me. It's the mixed gear for the Desert Clan. My concern is, I don't know if we should be using it or not. I might wait until we get something better. We usually use a Hunter class. That helps us a lot. A Survivor and mixed gear. Mixed gear is interesting just because it's different. We hadn't seen one of those before. So that's kind of why it's really interesting. So we'll keep an eye on that. So nothing else we can do at the minute. So let's head outside. Let's have these conversations from the last stream that we didn't have. We were really short on time by the end of it. And then we'll pick what next. We did collect the seeds. And we need to go back and hand it in Plainsong. That's something else we need to do. But first, let's talk to Nell.
Aloy, I can't believe it. I came back ready for a fight and instead found that you had already ended one.
I wasn't alone. Your people are lucky to have Q leading them.
Stubborn as weeds, that one. I'm just glad we're all back in Riverhim. For good, this time. May the land always bloom in your steps, Aloy.
Really nice sentiment, that. Okay, there's one more person to speak to, which is just here. And this is Q, so this is the guys in charge.
The first bloom of the winter song. I can feel the heaviness of my years fade away just by looking at them.
They're beautiful.
It was good to see the young ones fight for this place. I'll be damned if those sprouts didn't hold their own. Strong as the roots of a proud tree. Just don't tell them I said that.
Your secret's safe.
Now, I better make sure our newly victorious warriors don't injure themselves while celebrating.
There we go. So I believe that's everything done here. So my thinking is, we head back to Plainsong, hand in the seeds. We kind of did an extra side quest on the way here. And we can fast travel there, that's the best thing. Also, I need you guys to decide what you want us to do next week. So, we know there's been an update to Valhalla. We know that the update has added a festival in. So we do need, well, in theory, we should go and look at it, the festival at least. I'm hearing there are some issues with it. Which has been quite customary for most of the festivals, to be fair. There's always generally an issue. We did I want to say rhyming, but it wasn't, was it? We did one of the things, and we had to answer without being able to hear what we were saying. That was an interesting mission. So yeah, that's something we've got to think about. Do we want to look at it? There's also new mastery missions as well. The new armory update that's coming at the end of this month, or start of next month, I've actually heard a little bit about. And there's no new gameplay. It is just an ability to have more than one gear set ready to use. That's all it is. Which kind of makes it a bit pointless in some regards. Right, we're heading there. So I don't know what to do about that. So you guys, let me know what you think for next week. Do we do an evening stream and have a look at what's been added? Mastery missions and things like that. I don't know how many more updates is going to come, to be honest. It's one of those weird ones. We just don't really know what's going to be added going forward. But let me know what you think. Okay, so these were the seed packs. We handed these in.
I should give her the seed pouches I recovered from the old growth.
And we also found...
word, Aloy.
We also found that one of the people that was meant to have died didn't die. Good evening, Cass. How are you?
Aloy, Lao has come back to us thanks to you. Is it safe to send out another hunting party? It's never going to be completely safe out there. But the Clawstrider is dead. Here. The seed pouches.
There we go. We gathered the seed pouches.
These are returned to their families for planting and remembrance. I'm sure Lao and Van would like to thank you in person. You can find them at the Grove. It's been an honor, Aloy. May the land be kind to you.
Why are you so happy, Cass? Okay, errand complete. XP, skill point. We've got 3 skill points now. We were saving those for a specific skill. Face paint unlocked as well. Okay. We'll have a look at the outfits quickly while we're here. I'm not expecting to buy any. Who sells the outfits?
Dre came to the banks of the river and Whisper put questions to a snapmaw.
I think they're below us. I think that's why I'm getting confused to where they are. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to see where certain things are. I think they're below us. They are. If we can find a purple hunter outfit, we'll take it. Other than that, I don't see the point in moving at the minute. And no. Oshram Wayfarer. Warrior outfit. Utara Harvester Infiltrator and Kaja Shadow. So again, none of these suit us currently. So there's probably no need. And unless they've got any decent coils, again, no. So, okay. Doing good. You're doing good at sounds. I'm a man at nature, not a team boy. You're always a man, though, Cass. But I'm glad you're enjoying your job. I'm glad you're enjoying the sales. That's really good. It's nice that you found something you're passionate about. That's always an important thing. I'm trying to remember what we were saving up for a particular skill, and we needed the 3. I think it's down here, wasn't it? Medicine capacity. Yes, and we've now got enough for it. There we go. Skill has been learnt. Quest-wise, we need to have a look. There's a job, so I'm not too worried about those. Let's have a look at side quests. So a tribe apart is the next lowest one. And Yatara Jack seeks to help a squad of Tanakh who are a long way from home, but Tanakh are dangerous to approach without backup. So we activate this. Let's have a look at it on the map. All the way down south here, we have got a closer area nearby. That's where we're heading next. We'll move for the campfire to fast travel. So that is our plan. Which direction is the campfire in? Why is there an unknown there?
All we know is that Zoe was trying to soothe her.
I was going to say, don't fall. That would have been bad. I don't know what the unknown is. Is it something? Must be. Oh, it's on the edge here. It's near the machine strike thing that's there. Oh, so okay. I think it's above us, which is weird. Let's see if we can get up, or have a look at least. Okay, so I think there is a path to it, but we haven't been up there by looks of things. I think that's the issue. We'll have to come back and look at that. Right, let's head to the fire and we can travel. Locus to smile at me, including staff members. I know you always vote for Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I've heard there are some issues, so I'm kind of a little bit wary. But also, we haven't not ever looked at any content that's come out. So I am considering it. I just know, obviously, when there's issues, it's an issue. A lot of customers smile at you, including staff, as they see you as someone important. That's good, Cass. That's really good. Cass, the main thing is you're happy, and that's the main important thing. And you can tell, you know, there's times I've spoken to you, you've not been happy, but you do sound really happy, and that's the important part. I wouldn't have ever said you was a loser, though. Okay. So we're going to head just down here for this side quest. And that's going to be the plan for this evening. Clear side quests as we go. And that way, Tuesday morning. Don't know why the schools get an extra day off. It's kind of a bit silly when they've just had a week, but there we go. Although I don't want to spend time with my boy, but it's a bit weird. They have 2 weeks off and they have an extra day on top. So yeah, we'll be back Tuesday morning with daytime streams, and that's the plan. Right, this is a side quest. Let's talk to Jax.
It's lucky for me that you're here, Outlander. The name's Jax. A squad of Tanakh is holed up in that cave. I think they're in trouble. At least one of them is injured. I'm here to offer help, but with the Tanakh, such an offer might be perceived as an insult, even when help is needed. Will you stand with me? I saw you speak before the chorus, so I know you can be persuasive. And if things get out of hand, I will be stronger with your spear at my side.
So it looks like we're going to be helping him then. There we go. I think we should rearm all our arrows first before we get too far in.
You there!
If we get a chance.
This camp belongs to Eagle Squad. Retreat or die.
At ease, Eagle. I'm not here for blood. Just to parlay.
You know the parlay sign?
Let us in so we can talk.
Glad he was there to actually make the parlay sign. That's good, Cass. That's the thing. You're enjoying yourself. You're doing well. You're being successful,
From the desert, aren't we?
and you're happy.
This one was blinded.
Boy, nothing gets by you.
Looks like your training mission didn't go according to plan. We're here to help.
How was he blinded?
If you want it.
How does an Utaru know we're on a training mission?
He knew how to request a parlay, too.
He's not Utaru. Or Tanakh. He must be a veteran.
A veteran?
I didn't think there were any left.
We don't need help from a washed-out farmer.
Could have fooled me, judging by the look of things.
Sister,
I'm ready just in case we need to
sounds like
fight.
they just want to help us. Why not let them?
That's the thing. It doesn't matter how much you work, as long as you're
What do we got
enjoying
to
it,
lose?
and you always want to go to work. That's the important thing. That's when you know you found something you enjoy doing, and that's the important thing. Right, let's ask about his training mission.
A machine hunt. The final test before a young squad goes on active duty.
Everything was going fine. We tracked a claw strider and hit it hard,
But it fled into a herd of bristlebacks.
One charge right at Kore. He dodged just in time and landed a strike as it passed.
I hit an acid canister. The spray was like fire in my
Wow.
eyes.
A terrible wound.
I should
Yeah,
have
that's his
scouted
eyesight
ahead.
gone.
Spotted the herd.
No. I should have spotted that canister.
Okay, so that was their training mission.
What does it mean to be a veteran?
I was born Tanakh, but offered to Utaru in exchange for tribute.
Tribute?
Back when there was plenty, the Utaru offered yearly gifts of food to the Tanakh to keep peace between them. Over time, this tribute grew into an exchange of people. The Tanakh needed able-bodied youth to fight their clan battles, and the Utaru needed veteran soldiers to train the defenders of Plainsong. I
Okay,
was just such a soldier.
so he was traded
Being the key word.
from his own tribe to go and help
Need
others.
My spear, young warrior.
Interesting. Life lesson, everyone. Never compare yourself with your school life. My school life was hell, but found a popular guy in every place. That's the thing. School's a completely different kettle of fish, isn't it? You've kind of just got to put school to one side, and you know, knowing when you get a job and when you go out into the big wide world, it's a different story. You make You make your life yours. That's the thing, Cass. Okay, how can we help?
What do you need?
Supplies.
Dried meat, ammunition, weapons, camping equipment.
A lot of provisions for a trip back to the desert.
Everything we need is at Riverwatch. A huge cache of war spoils up there, left over from the rout.
The route.
When our forces drove the Karja back to Barren Light, they made sure the Kestrels felt the loss. Made it hurt.
Marshal Canera shot a score of fleeing Karja from the top of Riverwatch, and her squad gathered the loot. It's all just sitting up there. Ours for the taking.
Deadly machines are known to patrol that place, and the ruin itself is on the brink of collapse.
You think machines and rotting ruins are enough to keep out Eagle Squad?
No.
This Eagle Squad seems a bit
Let Jax and I
enthusiastic. Is probably the word I'd use.
This is our mission. I'm not handing it over to some...
Fine. Come with us.
Fine. The three of you hold position. I'll be back.
Be safe, sister.
You've been emotionally hurt so bad in real life to the point where I feel no emotion now. But the thing is, Cass, you're only going to get stronger the more you know, the older you get and the more you're at work, the stronger you will get. That's the thing. I do need to restock arrows. Something I better quickly do before we get into a fight we can't handle. Good evening, Lisa. How are you?
Once we get those supplies, everything will be fine.
I've got arrows selected.
So you say.
I'm not sure what's going to happen up here. Something is going to happen.
Your brother's condition is...
That's not your problem, farmer.
Good evening, Lisa. Sorry, I was doing too many things at once in my head and it didn't quite work. So good evening, Lisa. How are you? I hope you're well.
Trying to help, remember?
So you say.
That's the thing. You've just got to focus on yourself, Cass. Ignore what people say about you and just focus on yourself.
We'll have to cut across the river.
They always will be, though. The more you go, the more you work, the more you're putting yourself out there, the things you'll notice will change. Okay. We're across the river, but there are some machines here. What have we got? That's a wide moor.
Something wrong?
I hate getting wet.
Huh.
Tough as a Ravager, this one.
Because she doesn't like getting wet.
I heard that.
Okay, before we go too far, let me just check what else we've got here. Because I think it's just a wide moor, actually, so we're okay. I'm with you. Keep swimming. Good. Glad you're good. That's the important thing, Cass. The main thing is you're happy and you're enjoying what you're doing. Long may it continue. Just don't let anyone tell you can't do anything. That's the important thing. Yeah, side quest. So because it's only a 2.5 hour stream, we finish up in an hour, 2 hours time. I just didn't think it was worth, like we did the other evening. I don't think it's worth doing the main missions because sometimes they can really go into a good couple of hours each. So because of that, I thought we'll just carry on with side quests, and it's a good way to get a lot of them cleared as well. Thanks for the like for those, much appreciated. Right, we are at Riverwatch. Helping this young squad. I'm waiting for something to happen. She's on about there's a load of loot left here, which there possibly is, but I've got a feeling something is going to happen. It won't be as simple as just go in and collect it. No, there's a machine there for a start. Kill the machines. Okay, what do we got? Frost Glinthawk. Glinthawk. That's a burrower. Okay. Burrower shouldn't be an issue. Burrower's out.
No, Aloy's on point. Follow her lead.
Okay, we have got the Frost Glinthawks. What are they weak against? Fire. Okay. Time to use some fire. We haven't used fire for a while, to be fair. Let's make some shock arrows. Okay. We're actually hitting. I don't think we are we? I don't think we've done any damage there. Strangely, I don't know why we weren't doing damage there, but there we go. Right, you're down. Just trying to do damage. I want the tail if I can, because that would be something we need off. Oh, lovely shot there. Beak straight down. Right, there's still another one in the air though. Hoping we got a few parts off that one. Nicely done. I think we took them all out. I don't know what, unless there's some we haven't seen yet. Yeah, just over there. There we go, that's out as well. That wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. Let's now go and collect it. That's a glint hawk beak, nicely done.
I had that.
You had nothing.
Young one.
Maybe I would have handled it better if I wasn't busy covering you, old man.
I don't like her. Whoever the woman is, I do not like her. Her attitude is horrendous. Okay, what else we got to pick up? Right, let's grab all the bits that were left over from the machines we just took down. There was 2 glint hawks. I'm missing one. Where's? Oh, it's there. I missed it.
You know, if this is too much for your old bones, you can always head back.
You should be more worried about that left arm than my
Her attitude is horrendous.
I'll be fine.
Right, so we've managed to take out the machines. That was fairly simple, to be honest. Let's see what else we need to do.
What is wrong with you?
Because we might actually get married one day. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I must be. I keep forgetting the fire bow is a warrior bow, isn't it? So we needed to be a lot closer. You're right, completely. I didn't even click that how far away we were, to be fair. Right, let's speak to... why is there a 2-part to this?
Now that was a fight. Reminds me of my younger squad years.
Oh, okay, I think we can talk to them before we try and head in.
I guess the farmer hasn't lost all his fighting spirit.
So we're going to talk to these guys first, and we're going to try and head into here. We've got to try and get these supplies for her squad, as she calls them. Doesn't matter what we think about her. She's annoying. She's extremely annoying.
Enough.
It's just that attitude.
I'll grab the supplies.
Come, let's see if any of these machines have parts we can strip.
Already done it.
I'll show you a thing or two.
What could a farmer possibly know about salvage?
He used to be a fighter.
Of experience compared to your very brief existence.
At least he's given as good as he's got. He's not just given in to her. Okay. Find an entrance. Okay. That's the plan.
Find a way into the ruins.
So there's going to be somewhere to climb up, I would have guessed. Or something nearby, maybe. You have done this one though, Lisa. So have you finished the game completely, Lisa, now? Or have you still got some more to do? Okay, what can we find? Ah, there's a wall there can be pulled. We'll take that as an entrance. The actual fight just now wasn't as bad as I expected. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that. It actually wasn't that bad in the end. Okay. I think there's a metal flower in here as well that we still can't pick up.
Looks like some kind of basement.
Which is rather annoying. I keep finding them, but we can't actually pick them up yet. Right, what else is there in here to pick up? Leave nothing behind. That's the plan. I found the medicine is blue and attracts little butterflies and moths. I like that. Right, nothing else in this section. Completed the main story pretty quickly, but you still got some side stuff. Do you know how many hours you're into it, Lisa, by any chance? We're currently 33 hours. What I looked at today when we loaded in. I think I'd heard people say it was probably 40-50 hour game. Which isn't too bad.
Okay, the supply cache should be at the top of the tower. But how to get up there?
Can pry open the cell door. Let's do that first. So another metal flower, and again, we still can't pick these metal flowers up. I'm hoping, once we can, they actually show up on the map, because I'm not going to remember where we found these previously. So although we can pry the cell open, there's nothing actually in there, annoyingly.
Lines from a metal flower. It doesn't look like it's blocking the way up, though.
There's something in there, though, behind that. I don't think I can get in there yet, no. Until we can deal with the vines, which I'm not sure what we need to be able to do that. we're going to have to leave them, unfortunately. Okay, what do we got? There is a box just there I'd like to grab. That's the tower I think we need to climb up.
Very stable.
So before we do that,
shooting those ropes might make it fall.
we climb in the window. There's a box in there, so that tells me there's something to do with that. We can shoot the ropes here. Okay. There we go. That's the way to do it. What have we got in here? So there's a box there we need to move by the looks of things. That's going to be interesting. There's obviously a reason for that. Is there something behind this door? There's something in there, but I think that's to do with the vines as well by the looks of that. So I'm assuming we need this.
Could work if I was further back.
Oh, okay. Do we just drag it then? We can drag it. So this is needed somewhere. We're just got to work out where. How strong is Aloy? Yeah, she's fairly strong. I don't know if this is what it's for, but let's have a quick look up here if we can. It's not going to be, is it? No. Okay. So where do we think the box is for? I think it's going to be there, isn't it? I would have said. Seems to be this kind of way. Need to get round the box. There we go. You're about 60 hours in. Ah, okay, that's not too bad then. It's a good number. Where's the next Soldier Boy ASMR stream? I don't think there will be one. We've got the subscriber special stream is on Saturday evening where we continue on
Can't be the supplies
with why can I hear something? No, I fell off. I didn't want to do that. So Widemore. It's fine. I just noticed that there was something coming towards us. Alright, slight technical glitch. We kind of fell in the building there. Not meaning to. Let's go run back round. Yeah, we definitely need to do the main quest to get the tool, don't we? My plan was next daytime stream, which is Tuesday next week, we'll move on to main quest. We're definitely getting annoyed with not being able to do some of these things, especially when you find them. Yeah, Saturday evening we've got Detroit Become Human. We're carrying on with that. That'll be this Saturday, to be fair. But yeah, I know what you mean, Cass. Right. I want to see if we can grab that. Oh, I know how to do it. We fire. We can drag it off, can't we? Almost forgot that we could drag boxes off. That's a really helpful way of doing this. There we go. Okay, now we can go up. Try not to fall off this time. I'm assuming that Widemore isn't going to kill them guys down there. It is. Is it attacking those guys? It is, isn't it? Okay. Let's just help these guys out quickly. I think they'll probably survive. I don't think they'll have a massive issue with this thing. Just in case. There's no harm in us taking out. We'll pick all the bits off it when we get down again in a minute. It's not going to be able to hit us from up here anyway, to be fair. Just want to hit the back end. Some of them parts off if we can. Nice hit there. I can't see it. Come on. To be fair, it's nearly down. There we go. It is down now. We didn't need to take it out, but I just thought we can gain the parts when we finish this. So at least it's done. Okay. So we are running across, my guess is. We can drop down here. And from here we can go up. We head across. We can go to the box that's over here. We're going to get blocked in by certain parts of the game. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm doing the low-level side quests at the minute. And then we'll, like I say, head on to main quest next week. That's kind of my thinking. Have I kind of messed this up for myself now? Right, we got it. Alright, we got the chest back across. But yeah, that I don't want to get to a point of where we're stuck because we haven't done the main quest. But I just thought these small evening streams are ideal to get some of the side stuff cleared. Since we haven't done a lot of it.
Oh, cash. It must be higher up.
Okay, it must be higher up. It is indeed. There we go. It's a ladder. Yeah, you're going to start work. Are you looking forward to your new job? Try open the cache. Should have held it longer. Where it feels pretty natural to take a break from the main quest. Oh really? Oh okay. Looks like we've got what we needed.
These are the supplies? Won't last them very long.
It's going well. Good, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad it's going well.
I can't leave that kid alone for a second. Jax and Sakura are in trouble. I gotta...
Well, we've got to go and catch up. They're in trouble, so we've got to chase after them and catch them up. Before we leave, let's go and actually grab the materials off. Ah, the one we destroyed is not here anymore. It's disappeared. I should have guessed that was going to happen. There's something there, though. It's not a chest, though. Look. Okay, I don't know where they've gone. We've got to obviously find them. I could have probably ran round, but I want to go and try and gain the height advantage. It's either going to be a really good decision or a really bad decision. We're about to find out. Right, where are they? They are over there. What are they facing? So they've got a wide moor there. What else have we got? There's our friend. Friend is probably
take down those machines.
A loose term. Machine unknown, leap lasher. Okay. Right, what's the wide moor weak against? Chill water. So the only... Ah, I know what we can use. So we've not really used either. Chill water, hit nicely. Alright, we can also upgrade it into our surge for our power shots. Leap lashes down. This big guy, we've already affected it with the chill water. Last minute dodge there. Is that out? I think it is. I think that worked pretty well. Leap lasher down as well. I think we did pretty well at helping them then. That actually went kind of to plan, which is surprising. Okay, let's collect everything we can find here first, and then I'm assuming we need to speak to them. Or there's another machine we've got to deal with. One of the two. What's through there? Okay, that's that. There's a machine over there. What is it? It's another leap lasher. I think that's got to be dealt with before we can do anything. Because these guys don't seem to be moving. So I've got a feeling the music's still going, so I think there's still something else to do here. Where have they disappeared to? They're still there. Okay, I think it's this leap lasher over here that still needs dealing with. Which is fine. I think I just missed his head there, just by a little bit. My shot taken out. If we can get to this, we can deal with it with a nice critical strike. There we go. So that was the final machine needed dealing with.
I better check on Jax and Sakura.
I know not the nicest thing killing boxes like that, but we need the parts. Any of our quick animals to grab while we're here? Not by the looks of things. There's another fox over there. It's a little while away. I missed. Didn't miss that time. Right, we do need to go and speak to them. We gained the supplies. The supplies weren't as much as they made out it was going to be. Or she made out. That should have been there. So that's going to be an interesting conversation. Let's have a look.
Well fought, Eagle. Though I would have preferred if you hadn't taunted that thing. What did you find?
Saw some of the recording from the last stream. Seems you found a good trick for taking out birds. Yes.
Cora, there's maybe a day's worth of food here and some rotting medicinal herbs.
Yeah, kind of accidental, but worked really well.
Enough for...
It was never your intention to go home, was it?
What do you mean?
A blind Tenakth can't fight. And if you can't fight...
The Tenakth will kill Cora from being blind?
Oh, wow.
It's a trial against the machine.
They say it's more dignified that way. But it's still a death sentence.
And that's her brother.
So you were going to use the extra supplies to live in the wilds?
I thought it would be enough to get us started.
Can't they stay in Plainsong?
Plainsong has too many mouths to feed. The chorus would never allow it.
We should get back.
I'll take this young sprout back. Meet us at the cave when you can.
Okay, so we've got to head back to the cave. I suppose we're going to come up with an idea to help, maybe. Yeah, so return to Eagle Squad. And that looks like to be the end of the mission once we return there. Right, there's a campfire nearby. How far away are we from them? Not too far. Although, on the way, there is an unknown campfire. So it's probably worth trying to head towards them by walking. Because that way we can grab the campfire. That's probably a best bet by the looks of things. Plus, you never know what you're going to find on the way. But yeah, the unknown campfire would be helpful. There's still animals we need. Foxes aren't a big thing for us at the moment. I don't say we need many foxes. We need fish. I think that's one of the big things we're missing and lacking is fish at the minute in terms of materials. Right, so this is over here. While we're near water, can we see any fish? No, there's some plants growing, but they don't really help us. Ah, fish. That didn't work. Why did that? Can I not shoot fish? Interesting. So in the first game you could shoot fish. In this one, either I'm rubbish at shooting, or you can't. I can shoot fish. Just got to be a lot more accurate than I was originally. That's a carp. I think we needed salmon. I don't think carp actually helps us at this point. We actually needed salmon, I believe. You got your brother's wedding coming up, have you? Oh, swim and grab them. That's the one. I knew we'd done it previously. I can't remember how we did it. Swim and grab. That's the plan with fish then, going forward. Yeah, I completely forgot. I knew we'd got some fish previously. But they're a lot harder to shoot in this, aren't they? Right. But yeah, we need salmon, so I don't think there's any salmon there. What do we got over here? Apex Scrappers.
Wasn't gonna do much.
Okay, don't need to worry too much about them. Although there is green shine just there. I'll take that. Okay. Campfire, which was the one we was missing, so we might as well grab it now. And then we're heading back to the cave, which should be just round this corner. Yeah, it's a lot trickier. You were right. I wasted probably 5 arrows and got lucky with one. So swimming and grabbing them is definitely the better way of doing it by the looks of things. I just completely forgot what way it was that we did previously to do it. Crimson Bloom.
Make use of this.
Okay. Right, we got any animals nearby? By the looks of it. That's a camp there, isn't it? That's one of the ones we've unlocked. So the cave, I think, is just over here. So we are nearly there. Just over here, I think we'll get near the entrance, and that's another side quest done. If you activate the job for salmon, oh, it will show a good location. It will, won't it? That's a good point. Cold areas, yes. That's why in the UK you generally find them up in Scotland. Okay. Right, this is the cave. We're back.
Speak the truth. Plain and simple.
We'll deal with the salmon afterwards. Let's just make sure we get this quest finished and see what's going to happen to Jax and to Cora and her brother.
Aloy, we were just about to head in. So what will you tell them?
That we'll have to make do. Survive in the wilds without the supplies.
That will be a hard life.
Better than letting Corey be killed if we go back.
There must be another way.
I don't see one.
So, we're all stocked up then?
Wouldn't quite say that.
Empty. But we'll be alright without them.
I can't let you starve out here. Just leave me.
No!
Jax, you said Plainsong has too many mouths to feed to take them all in, but what about just...
I am not leaving my brother behind.
He'll be safe in Plainsong, and the rest of you can head home. It's the only real solution you've got.
Good plan, actually. Very good plan. The chorus don't like anything.
I vouch for the boy. Share my rations with him. I could convince them. I will do so if Cora wishes.
No! You're not taking him!
Sakura, I think this is the best option. I'm a burden to you out here. This is what I want. Let me go with him.
She really doesn't want to leave him, does she?
Permission granted. But brother, this is not the end for us. I will visit you in Plainsong. And no Utaru or Tanact can stop me.
They would be foolish to try.
I still don't like her. I think she's too full of herself, but there we go.
Them pack their gear, then take Cora back with me. You've shown strength and wisdom today. Rare combination. You have my thanks, and theirs too, I'm sure.
Okay, quest complete. A tribe apart is done. I assume there's nothing to pick up in here. You never know. Let's say not by the looks of it. Okay, we've got a new face paint unlocked. The Tanact Vindicator face paint is now unlocked. Okay. We have got, let's just see if we're near salmon. Rabbit hide, goose feather, rabbit hide, prairie dog hide, salmon bone for the hunter arrow quiver. So the nearest place for that is there, which is actually near us. We're currently here. So according to this, that's bighorn sheep. That's not what I was looking at. I don't want the bighorn sheep, I want the salmon bone. Salmon skin. Show on map. Oh, so it's a long way away from where we are. That's the owl wishbone. Okay, so I think we're a little way off finding them ingredients by the looks of things. So we'll have to hold off on those, I think. So let's have a look at quests. My thinking is, if I actually press the right buttons, it would help. So next one, we've got Signal Spike. We've got to find the Osharan Runaway. Obviously, these are all low-level quests, side quests. The main story. Do you know what? I'm going to let you guys make the decision. Do we, as Lisa suggested, we need to get back onto the main story to try and find a way of being able to collect medal flowers. So do you want us to do, with what we've got left? We've got an hour and a half left. So shall we start Seeds of the Past main story, or shall we keep with the side quests? What do you guys think? Because that's kind of our choice. We can either stick with the main story, or we can move on to side quests, and we'll keep doing the side quests as we have been, or there is main story we can carry on with. I completely get the point that we should be really focusing on some of the main story stuff. I was just conscious of an evening stream not quite being long enough. Resonator damage. Let's do that one for the minute. It's melee attack. There we go. Main quest. Okay. Main story for Lisa, main story for Kathy. Let's do that then. So main is Seeds of the Past, which is our active one. Where are we heading? We are heading all the way to a new area. Oh, wow. Okay. We've got a long way to head then. So our nearest point is here. This campfire here is our nearest kind of area we could head to, by the looks of things. So we need to find a campfire. We're near one anyway. Our nearest campfire is nearby. I'm sure it was. Yeah, just round this corner. Follow the path round the campfire and we can get a bit closer. And then we're into a new area we've not been before as well. So this will be interesting. New area as well, possibly. Okay. I don't know why, but every time I see a campfire, I find I've got to save. Just never know. So this map is still so much to do. We're not really... It doesn't seem to ever really get less busy, does it? Do we start up here? The bulwark. Maybe that's the better way of going? Or no, because we want to do a tall neck, don't we? I think we're going to have to move in from this way. Campfire's there. There is an unknown there. Let's head there. Into the unknown. Absolutely into the unknown. It looks like a colder area, so the salmon might be around this area as well.
This is where Zoe said we'd find the Grimhorns she needs parts from to heal Plainsong's land gods. I should let her know I'm here.
Oh, okay. We can call Zoe as well while we're here. That's a side quest. Let's not call her. Obviously, our focus is going to be on Demeter. So let's. Otherwise, we can. A lot of these side quests, I think, can be done later on anyway. And you've got to think, Aloy's focus has been... You can hear loads of weird noises. Something's going on over there. Aloy's focus has always been on the main objective of getting Gaia back up and running, hasn't it? So in some ways, yes, she'd help people. But at the same time, she wouldn't completely stop her main focus, would she? What is that? A rollerback.
Please, stranger, help me kill this.
Someone's asking for help, so we can't say no to that. What does rollerback, weak against acid?
That's not soldiers in trouble.
Please, stranger,
help
me kill this thing.
Trying to help. Not seen we have seen a rollerback before. But obviously,
now the tide's
I don't remember when we did. And my shots are horrendously missing. I need to try and get some of them parts off. Mainly because I want them. Swamp.
Get out of my way!
More parts off. I want that tail. I'm out of ammo. Right, we have to deal with it now. Whoa! That's a good big hit there.
I'm taking you down.
Just dived on us. It is just about down, to be fair. I want the tail. There we go. And it is down. Let's see what parts we can get. Well, we've obviously got to speak to the guy that's here. I'm assuming we can't hit bits off afterwards. No, you can't. I thought it was worth a try.
I need a word.
You need a word, do you? Okay, let's quickly talk to the guy.
Gotta help my friend.
Wait. Slow down.
Via the tall neck, absolutely. I could not help the guy as we were walking past, though.
Assault bite when machines attacked. I left her behind so I could get help from the Grove and ran straight into another machine. Thank the 10 you were here to help.
So your friend is still up the road, fighting machines?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'll bail her out if I can. You go on and get those reinforcements.
Okay. So if they're on the way, we'll do it. If not, we'll come back. Basically, I'm sure we knocked a few parts off. Where are they? Over here. There we go. Is that all we managed to knock off? I thought we did better than that. Not by the looks of it, which is rather annoying. Okay, so unfortunately we didn't knock more parts off. I was trying to. I obviously didn't do as well as I'd hoped in terms of knocking parts off. Right, so we are heading. So that's Goose Feather there. Okay, so we're heading to this junction, heading across. The hope is to try and hit the tall neck along the way. I think we are going to get stopped. We are going to find things along the way that we're going to need to deal with, like these machines up here. But that's easily done. Let's restock arrows while I think about it. I need more echo shells. We're short on tear arrows now, to be fair. Right, what is this we're about to head into? I've got a machine. What is it? Apex Ravager. Hello, Mr. Ravager. Probably should have held off attacking it straight away. This may have been a mistake. We'll find out shortly. Trying to get that top bit off. Right, there we go. That's down. Let's do a quick tear arrow on the back. Take some of its armour off. Where's it gone? Blaze there, rolling down the hill. I knew we'd knock something else off. I think this is its Ravager cannon. Right, we don't get to use one of these very often. Are you coming back out or are you staying in there? What are you doing? That's one way to do it.
Damn, all out.
He's out of ammo already. Oh! Okay, we just got away from that. Oh, Ravager cannon worked well though. Did some damage. Took a bit of a hit. I haven't looked what it's weak against. I probably should really. So the plasma. I don't know offhand if we've got anything that's plasma. I took another little bit of a hit. It's nearly down. I'm out of ammo. It's because I'm using the better normal arrows. So obviously take more to craft. Come on.
Come on, come on.
You're out. Ravager down. Ravager down. Apex machines are indeed tough. Apex Ravager. That was a tough fight. But we did it. Nice to use their cannon against them. It's not something we ever really try and utilise. We're not set up for using the big machine weapons, to be honest. But I think we did quite well. Could have been better, could have been a lot worse. We got a few hits in with it anyway. That's the important thing. Right, we're still heading up this path, basically. It's always nice to take out a machine or two along the way, because at least then it's more materials we're gathering for when we need them later. But yeah, the Apex machines are incredibly tough. I should be looking out for animals really, shouldn't I, as well? What we got there? Peccary. Okay. I don't want to deviate. I'm trying to focus on the main quest. Obviously, there's no fast way again unless we ride a machine, but I think if we get as many campfires along the way as possible as well, that will help us in terms of clearing side objectives and things later on. So I think that's definitely a good thing. We are going to stay away from fights that we don't need to entertain.
Not gonna help here.
So like them Fanghorns, no interest in taking them on. So, there is Unknown Rebel Camp again. No reason to take it on, so we'll bypass that for the time being. Focus on where we're heading. I'm going to try not to get carried away and go wrong directions and other things that I shouldn't be focusing on. There's an owl there though. I know we needed the materials from the owl. There we go. We need one more owl feather and a duck wishbone as well. Okay, that there, I need the feather. And then we just need a duck wishbone. There we go. So, salmon bone as well. That's all we need.
Oh, this snow's going down heavy.
Okay, what is this here? Is this... We got a map. This is a settlement. By the looks of things. Missed it. There we go. So this is a settlement. So we might as well say hello while we're here. There's shouting and things coming from inside. Sky's entry. Well, while we're here, let's have a look what there is here. In terms of trading. Cores and weaves. So we can go for some better cores if we wanted to. But I kind of begrudge spending money on coils. Really, to be fair. So nothing decent. I don't think we can upgrade anything. No. It's always worth the check. We've fully upgraded our current armour. No. So we're all good there. Campfires here. So campfires activated. We can always come back when needed. You need so many owls. Yeah, I'm starting to realise we need a lot of owls. Okay. Any resources? I didn't actually look. Do you know what? I kind of begrudge buying resources as well. I know money's not an issue, to be fair. We haven't had an issue with money. So maybe it is worth looking at some of these resources just to save us time. Uncommon machine muscle. No, nothing that we can actually have. We've already got plenty of everything. Everything high end, we've got already. 8 of the machine medium cores, last machine coil. Yeah, there's nothing really that's going to help us there.
Are you certain there's nothing you require?
Yeah, there's nothing. It doesn't look like there's anything there that's going to help us. So, pathwise, we follow this out of the camp. There's a machine over there. There's 3 people wandering over there as well. Right, what do we got? Well, if there's salmon here, I would expect salmon to be here. Scorcher. New machine. We haven't seen one of those before. That is a new one for us. Let's have a quick look at the notebook at Scorchers. Mainly because I'm curious. Leap Lasher. Bellowback. Claw Strider. Ravager. Snapmaw. Behemoth. Scorcher. An uncompromised combat machine. It uses devastating fire attacks and launch across the battlefield's powerful melee attacks. Okay. Something to be a little bit wary of then. It's got a highly sensitive scanning device on the front of his head, either side. Detachable. Helpful. It's also got a powerful weapon at the top we can detach. Purge water on its back. And a power source on the back as well. So that is a new machine for us. Right, there's no salmon in the water, is there? Why is there no salmon in the water? It's cold, it should be salmon here. We do need a duck. We also need a sheep. I missed it. Missed it again. Ah, my shooting is horrendous. There we go. Okay, I think there's some people attacking this machine. Can't look close and see what they are. Yeah, this machine's attacking people by the looks of things. Are they friendlies or are they bad guys? It's not telling me. But whilst we're here, let's deal with this. Especially if we can get a few materials off it. That's the power source. One of the things off the side of the head, ideally, there's one off. The tree kind of saved me there, I think. Right, second one off the side of the head, so that's some good materials for us. Am I out of ammo? I'm using the good arrows, aren't I? That's probably why. Whoa! We are now on fire, which obviously isn't ideal. It's nearly down though. There we go. Taken down our first scorcher. Now, this is what I wanted to pick up. We've got a scorcher scanning here. There should be 2 of these. I'm pretty sure we knocked 2 off. I'm hoping I was. The Tanakh soldiers died by the looks of things. Any... Okay. I can search the soldier while he's... I don't know, something's going on there. I think he died. But because I could search him. But for some reason, something's not right. I'm sure I knocked the second scanning device off. I can't seem to find it anywhere. Which is really annoying. Let's quickly scan. Is there a legendary upgrade part? Obviously, don't really want to leave them behind. I'm assuming I can't take... Can you shoot these off after the battle? You can. So you can actually shoot some parts off after the battle. Interesting. So does that mean you can shoot parts off that you need for upgrades? I'll have to test that theory out shortly. Okay, I'm sure we knocked the second one off, but I can't find it, so let's carry on. Missed it. Scorcher ears, absolutely, yeah. I kind of assumed once it said they were legendary, I thought, yeah, we definitely gonna need those, aren't we? I don't know what is going on with that guy. Oh, it's only the weapon that can be knocked off afterwards. Okay, good to know. Okay. We're still heading in the right direction at least. A new machine. 30 hours in and we're still finding new machines. How cool is that? Normally you would expect to have found all the machines by now, but the fact we're still finding them is incredible. Okay, we're following this path. And we should... There is a fire nearby. It's up there by the looks of things. We should be heading towards the tall neck. Right.
Machine's weak against frost.
Okay, fire fang horns. They are weak to frost. We have our warrior bow. It's worth getting a few parts. They're in our way anyway, to be fair. Right, one off. On the antlers, it's all about collecting all the machine parts. There we go. That's the way to do the machine parts, to take it out. Blaze as well, we needed blaze. And the antlers. That works really well. We've probably got loads of coils we could swap and weaves and stuff. We haven't really changed a lot of those recently. We do need to look at those at some point. There we go. So that's the only fire fang horn left here. There should have been 3 originally, 4 of them. Interesting. So once we go through this valley, we should be getting close to this tall neck. Okay, I do need to think about restocking arrows. I'm always using the advanced arrows. They cost more to make, but they do a lot more. They do some more damage, so I'm kind of focusing on using those rather than normal arrows. May come a cropper later if we start running out of materials. We shall see. Right, what do we got? Anything?
Another tall neck.
There's a tall neck. That's the one we're heading for first. On the way to Demeter. That's the plan. So they're just Tenok that are guarding this gateway by the looks of things. I just want... If there's a campfire here, it'd be nice to grab it. Doesn't seem there is, although it might be there, that's the thing. Let's follow this through still. Right, this is Cliff Watch. There's a side quest to pick up here. Our focus is going to be this main quest, so campfire and carry on. Maybe look at the merchants. I'm not too worried about picking up side quests at this point. We can always come back for them. Let's just have a quick talk to the merchant.
Outlander.
So exacting sharp shot bow. Okay. Not sure it'd help us. Canister rope caster. Rope used by Utah warriors to attach canisters to enemies. That's interesting. So you can attach canisters to the machines. The advanced hunter arrows are fine to use. It's the elemental and explosive advanced ammo that is a pain to use because they need rare. That's the thing, isn't it? The canister rope caster sounds like a good idea, but it's not something I think we'd use, to be fair. Resources, anything that's rare. I mean, I don't mean rare, I mean extremely rare. We currently have 1 J feather. Squirrel hide, you've got 3. Boar hide. Blast paste, that's a new one. Although we've got 15 of it, so it's not that new. I just haven't noticed it. J wishbone, we've got 1. Skull bone. Okay. Obviously, we need to check what we need. If there's an upgrade we can do, we're just missing one of those. It's worth doing. Let's double check. I don't think it is, though, offhand. So we need some wing shield caster, claw strider, razor tail. So again, no. Green shine, so not for that one. Snapmore, primary nerve, and shell snapper, shell bolt. So no, none of those. This one needs shell walker, lightning gun. Again, no. And shell walker, lightning gun. So none of those can be done. Our outfit's already fully maxed. Our pouch upgrades, we need salmon skin. I wasn't selling any of those. Rabbit hide. Don't think it was selling rabbit hide. Goose feather. I don't think it was. No, I don't think it's anything we need. That person was selling. Duck wishbone. No. I don't think there's anything we can gain from it. Unfortunately. So, we are going to blast through here. We're not going to stay and have a look around. Focus on the main quest. We'll come back and pick up side quests and everything else later on. We should be able to just head straight for this tall neck. That's my plan. I know he wants to talk to us. We will come back and grab a lot of these very soon. Focusing on the main quest. I'm very conscious of time as well for tonight, so don't want to hang around unnecessarily. Just because I don't know how long the main quest is going to take as well. Okay, so I think I'm kind of... Okay, we've got to go back to the main path. I've kind of veered off the main path a little bit here. Well, saying that, it's going down. So we head in straight down. Okay.
Sounds like a tall neck's nearby.
Does sound like a tall neck's nearby. I'm assuming we've got to get up there. Would be my guess. I've been seen by machine. So we're right near the tall neck. So the tall neck is around this kind of loop. I'm assuming we need to head up there to get on the back of it, would be my guess. There are machines up there to be aware of. There's also blight.
A lowland settlement. Looks abandoned.
Does look abandoned, doesn't it?
High enough to get me on that tall neck. If I can find a way to the top.
Right, so we need to find a way up, and then we can go on top of the tall neck. I'm also aware there are machines here.
Oh, stalkers. Favorite invisible killing machines.
Oh, we've not seen stalkers yet. That is our first stalker. And when I say see, I don't mean that in a funny way. We just haven't seen a stalker yet. So these are the machines. We had these in the first game. They do turn themselves invisible. Watch out for that tail around the back of it. This one's nearly down. There is a second one. I haven't really seen where it is at this point. There we go, run him. Right, one down. Okay, the other one's there. Take the weapon off his back. That is definitely going to be an advantage. I didn't see that one down there. There's a few of these here then. So constantly moving. At this point. Oh, I got hit. Right, where is our traps? If I can get one of these to run into a trap, that would help us.
Okay, better.
Okay, I've got a few traps around me. We need more arrows. Right, I need to keep an eye on where they are. I think one just walked into my trap. It did indeed. Restock. I hated these in the first game just because when there's more than one, they're difficult to try and gauge where they all are. Okay. Oh, that was a direct hit. Got a few direct hits in there now. Got to be a lot more careful with those. I see you firing. See straight out of me there. I didn't even see it. Once you've taken a few of them out of the fight, they're not too bad. Oh, come on, it's nearly down. I think it is down. Another one down. Wow, how many have we got left here? There is... I think there's still one around. I think. I don't know for sure. Yeah. No, it's not that. Okay, I thought there was still one around. Maybe it's not. I think it might be above us. So let's deal with catching back up. We need all the health again. Because we've used a lot. I didn't need the rock, to be fair. I was surprised we took them all out. I thought there was still a couple more left. But that is our first one we've just seen. Found it tricky to find a way up. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that then. I was heading towards one I thought was a way up, but I could be completely off. And then those guys decided to get involved, which is obviously an issue. Interesting That I find. Okay. I don't. Are they going to come? They are firing down. That doesn't help, does it? Definitely doesn't help if they're firing down at us. Kind of. They may even give us the direction to actually come down, maybe. Right, we can give it a tripwires. Anything else to pick up from what we did deal with? I've got a... Is it something here? Are we too far away this side, though, aren't we? Maybe not. Okay, we're definitely not climbing up there then. Although there is stuff nearby. Okay. My thinking originally was over this way. There's a tree to climb, was my original thinking. I could be wrong. You died a few times, did you? The invisible machines, I've already forgotten what they're called already, which isn't brilliant. Something here. There's also a campfire here. Let's grab the campfire quickly. The invisible machines that I can't remember the name of for some reason. That's not a campfire that I was looking for. It's Alone with Dad. They're tricky, especially when there's more than one. You've got to try and keep up where they all are, and that's frustratingly difficult. And I think in this they're a little bit harder than used to be. Okay, Alone with Dad. Could have gone anywhere with air conditioning, but no. Apparently fresh air and tall ass trees are the cure to all our problems. No focus, no hollows, just a father and daughter alone with nature. More like a father alone with nature and a daughter alone in a tent. Thing is, I know he doesn't want to be here either. He doesn't want to keep forcing that smile or begging me to go on hike after hike. He's just trying to hold what's left of the family together. The love of his life died of cancer. Great. Now I feel like a terrible person. Wish we're still here, Mum. So someone whose dad was taking them out on camping trips, trying to deal with the fact they've lost his other half and her mother. Right. There is definitely something here. Can't use any of those to get up any quickly though. Do you think we're onto something with them earlier air bits than we saw? I saw a ladder a minute ago, didn't I? There. I'm assuming I can't jump towards it, can I? No, non-climbable. Kind of like we need a box. It's Alone with Dad. What's that over there? Pecker. So you think the earlier ones we were looking at was actually the better idea? Blighted meat. Back where you were, there was something like this, a bit of scaffolding. That's kind of was my original thinking, but I kind of thought I was wrong. Let's have another look at it, shall we? Because there's bits that kind of move across with it. So there's ropes there, isn't there? Let's see. What have we got? There's nothing to climb though there. Obviously there's a rope point there and there, but I don't think I'm high enough to grab that grapple point. No. Yeah, I'm not going to be high enough to get that grapple to say yes to him, am I? No. No. Okay. What about further around this way though? Because there's... hang on. There's some trees here. I'm not going to climb that. It's too high up. There's lots of things I keep thinking that we can climb that, and actually we can't. Well, they're saying that. Why don't I just glide off? There's rocks here. Let's climb up the rocks and glide off. If we can climb up, that would be... Because surely that's high enough to glide onto something we can then go to. It's got to be high enough to get onto that, surely. Could go a bit higher, to be fair. Does mean I may not have found the proper way up. We're going to try and glide it instead. Follow the ropes back. We'll try the gliding, and if that doesn't work, we'll have a look for the ropes and see if we can find a way that way. Come on. One more. One more. It's not going to go on that last bit. There we go. Okay. So we're high enough to definitely glide onto that platform at least. So I'll try that platform.
Thanks for the ride, buddy. Find higher ground.
Okay. That worked. I can also put the ladder down now. Just in case something goes wrong. It's always helpful, isn't it? Right. We still need to get across. She said herself we need to find higher ground. What's that over there? Are they something we've already scanned?
Acid to bring it down.
Apex acid bristleback. Wow. It's a machine I don't want to face in a hurry. Okay. So, although we found a way up, we're now kind of point where we've got to figure a way across. By the looks of things. It's not that way. Assuming there's no climb up. So I wonder if we need to be heading further that way. Because that's higher that way, isn't it, I think? I'm only guessing at this point. We may be able to glide across, but I don't know if we'd make it. Glad she made that jump. I didn't think she was going for a minute. All that training of Rost, training us in our agility, it's definitely paid off, hasn't it? Okay, my thinking is we're heading this way.
Better watch my step.
Okay, so we need to swap between the ropes, I think, by the looks of it, to get across. Right, there are machines here, so obviously we need to be aware of them as well. Lower the ladder. Yeah, we can definitely get across there now, but before we try and get across, let's deal with some of these machines, shall we? Let's not, hang on, what is it? Fire Clamberjaw. That is a new machine for us. Clamberjaw. Are they like meant to be an ape type thing? Whoa!
I'm not giving up.
Okay, so they can fire from a distance. That's something to be aware of, isn't it? So can I, though. And let's go for activation. One down. And you're down as well. Okay, don't fall off. I want that part. Although, we were saying about hitting parts off once the machine is down, weren't we? Okay, probably didn't want to do that. That wasn't what I was thinking it was going to be.
There has to be something that can help me climb higher.
Okay. So our first Clamberjaws taken care of. It looks like there's lots of things here to quickly pick up as well. Yeah, I think we got the right... more luck than anything else, I think. And you suggesting going back helped massively, so thank you for that.
My focus will show me something.
Okay. We're still going higher, that's the plan. So there's a ladder there. And we can break that off. So that's a ladder up. There's parts down there. I don't want to drop down, because if I don't know if we can get back up again, that's my only issue. Oh, we can, there's a little ladder there. So hang on a sec. No! I might have messed it up. No, we saved ourselves. She managed to hold on. That's me being disappointed. Is that the issue I have of having to pick everything up that we find? Nearly came unstuck then. Okay. Now I think we're climbing up this ladder. Are we heading across that way? Why are we heading across there? I'm assuming we're not high enough here then. What's that there? That's a moderate supply cache. I kind of feel like we're going backwards.
And where do you lead?
She obviously wants to go this way, so we'll follow suit. Was already higher up. Okay. This way goes up as well.
All right. I should be able to find a spot to jump onto that.
Right, we are high enough now to jump on the tall neck once the next comes past. So somehow we've done this. Pure luck more than anything else, I would have said. Where is the tall neck now? Just coming past over there. Nothing to pick up while we're waiting. I can see. There is a campfire here. I don't think we've activated it as well. That's something we've got to look at. Let's focus on the tall neck though. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Good old tall neck. So we should be able to jump across, is my thinking. Surely we could have done it from just that side of the hill. I don't know if... I wonder if this one over here is better. Up, 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 up. We run out of time and missed it. Oh, it's a cache. Okay. Where's the grapple point on the tall neck? Can we see it? Yes. I wasn't expecting that to work the way it did. That was perfect in the end.
There we go.
And there we are.
Time to override the big guy.
Big guy overridden. Cauldrons are the other thing we've not done much with. We haven't really had to do much with cauldrons at all, really. Thank you, Lisa. It was, yeah, I wasn't expecting the jump to work perfectly like it did, to be fair. Right. We're still heading up this way, so this is all this that's opened up. Tide's Reach. There's a whole water area over here then, by looks of things. Obviously we need to go back to Cliff Watch at some point. But let's head there, and then we're heading up.
Trees as tall as towers. The stand of the sentinels.
There we go. I think that went really well. Surprisingly well as well. Hoping we can activate this campfire. I think it's above us though. No, it's here. That's perfect. Okay, we're still going to follow on with the main quest. Try not to deviate if we can help it. Do we need any arrows? Yes. Okay.
That might be interesting color for my runner.
I just thought a flowing stream. We may find some salmon here, but obviously not. A red-eye watcher. Weren't they in the first game, red-eye watchers? Annoyingly, it saw me before I could deal with it. All recon machines killed, trophy achieved. So we've killed one of each recon machine according to the game. That's another trophy achieved. What is that over there? Red-eye watcher. Right, we've taken out one. We don't need to hang around. Otherwise we'll just end up fighting everything. We'll come back and take out more of those. But I believe they were in the first game, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously we had the watchers, didn't we? I'm sure we had the red eyes as well. Right, discovered a site for acid billowbacks. They're over there, acid bristleback. Red-eye watchers were in the first game, not many watchers. No, that's the first watcher I think we've seen. Definitely the first red-eye. they were a big part of the first game, weren't they? Because they were everywhere. Whereas burrowers now seem to be found more, I would have said, than anything else at the minute. That's the way it seems. I'd say burrowers have taken over for the Watchers from the first game.
The coordinates that Gaia gave me for Demeter are close.
Okay. So with there, I kind of need a campfire. I'm hoping... deviate slightly, just want to activate this campfire. Come on, campfire. Activate. There it is. And then we are heading straight across. You know, I said we haven't really glided in this game as much as I thought we would, considering when it was first announced they said about gliding, I thought, we'll be doing a lot of that, and we haven't. We have now. Right, we're nearly at Demeter's coordinates, so we did do one side quest. We've kind of then gone back to main missions for the time being. We need the ability to pick up... We need the ability to pick up metal flowers, so I think that main quest, I think Lisa was correct in saying that should be a focus. What have we got here then? Ancient compartment. Right, the light... Something's going on here. We're not going to be alone, I don't think.
Oh, damn. Oh. Hold your fire! I'm not here to fight!
The barbarian's pinned down. Move in!
The barbarian is pinned down. When were we a barbarian?
Whoever these people are, it looks like we're not going to be friends.
We're taking them out then, Aloy.
I need to get past these hostiles and into the ruins.
One decided to run at me.
For the ancestors!
Didn't see him sneaking up behind me there. Nice little combo. Is he down yet? Not quite. We have focused a bit more on their melee combat recently. I think that's definitely helped. Probably shouldn't be searching them or in the middle of a fight, to be fair. Right, where are these guys? Can't quite see his head, otherwise I'll be going for the headshot. He's now ducked down. Where's the other one? Couldn't quite see if they've got armor on their heads. If they have, obviously, headshots are pointless. Right, another one down. I think there's not many left now. I think that's another one down. Didn't see that person over there. Right, we have got one there to deal with. Come on, come closer. You know what? Hoping he just blew himself up. I don't know whether that'll do any damage, but it's worth chucking it in, you never know. Right, he's just still there, isn't he? Okay. He is the only one by the looks of things. So we'll go up and deal with him in a second.
You picked the wrong...
Yeah, I always try to get campfires on the way, just because you never know when you're going to come back for side quests and things. I think it's good to activate as many as you can. Right, have I missed anything here? No. Obviously there's a boot there, but let's get in here. There's still a guy to deal with. Although I don't want to surprise him this way.
Are you sure you're on the right side?
Where is he? I thought he was here. See, don't tell me he's gone back outside. Look at that. He's actually outside. I think we've kind of swapped. He was inside the high ground. For some reason, he came outside. Right, we've dealt with him though.
I better get to Demeter fast in case there's more of them. According to Gaia, it should be somewhere in these ruins.
Yeah, why would he leave the high ground to come outside? Surely you'd stay in the high ground and use that to your advantage. Doesn't matter. We dealt with it. That's the important thing. Right, there's lots of things to look at and pick up by the looks of things. These can obviously be... They can explode. It's an old barrel. Ancient supply safe. That's something I've not been doing. Smashing old barrels. That's something I think we've got to start doing a bit more of, because there was stuff in them that we could use. Okay, there is something down there. There's a ladder there. Should be okay, it's not a bigger drop. Okay, somewhere in these ruins then. This is meant to be where Demeter is. Obviously ignore the dead body. We'll have to come back and check on that later. Something over there. I'm thinking we still need to be going down. It's kind of my thinking. Okay. Stairs going up. No, I think it is up. I was thinking we need to go down, but I think maybe it is up. Okay, we've got another box here. But yeah, we need to start smashing some barrels and things in future. Just because I didn't realise they exploded like that and gets to give you resources after they explode. Okay, where are we looking for? There is a zip line just there as well. We're not actually here, are we? We've got to use the zip line, I think. I thought where we were was the spot on location, but I don't think it is. There we go. We could have been searching around that for ages looking for where we was going.
Looks like some sort of old office complex.
It's nice that Aloy recognises these things. Obviously, from our previous investigations, she actually now recognises some of these places. Right, what have we got? A few things over there to pick up and move. Nothing in that barrel. Now I know we can smash barrels. I'm going to be doing it more often, aren't I? FAS Biotech, it says on the sign outside. I didn't actually notice the sign, to be fair. Okay. Biotech.
The Greenhouse. Federal Automated Solutions industry-leading biotech research facility.
There you go. You're right, biotech.
Agritech. Environmental remediation. Organic waste management. Whatever your company needs, here at the Greenhouse, we'll help solve your problems.
So they were to do with organic waste, by the sounds of it.
Research facility.
Alright, something over there. So it was an old Pharaoh research facility. Looked like they focused on organic waste. Okay, this is where we're heading. And that is another metal flower that we can't pick up. Once again, more metal flowers. We seem to be finding a lot of those and we can't do anything with them. And they don't show up on the map once you found them. So I don't know what's going to happen in terms of re-finding them again. Well, we do have something. Aberrant code to come from the Greenhouse FAS facility. I had a dream which was not all a dream. The bright sun was extinguished and the stars. Old wonder darkling in the eternal space. Rayless and pathless in the icy earth. Swung blind and blackening in the moonless air. Morn came and brought no day. And men forgot their passions in the dread. Of this their desolation and all hearts were chilled into a selfish prayer for light. And they did live by watchfires and the thrones, the palaces of crown kings, the huts. The habitations of all things which dwell were burnt for beacons, cities were consumed, and men were gathered round their blazing homes. To look once more into each other's face, happy were those who dwelt within the eye of the volcanoes and their mountain torch. A fearful hope was all the world contained. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense in a little while.
No flower. Demeter should be right beyond that door. But those vines are blocking the way.
So we're obviously going to get the weapon to get through those.
I'm going to need to find another way in.
Hopefully soon. Right, there's a door there. What's through here? There we go. Break the wall down. Right, we do have to be a little bit conscious time because I can't extend too much. So we do have to be a little bit conscious. Right, the box is there. I couldn't quite see where the box was. This we can open up. I'm too close. There we go. Looks like we're heading up. Right, we know what we're looking for. We're looking for Demeter.
With no way out. Great. At least there's a console.
It's a good job there's a console. There's no way out. Okay, we got another one here. A difficult beginning. Taylor Aquino, personal log to Greenhouse, September 4th, 2043. Science is a process of discerning patterns, finding a sense of order amongst the chaos. Never has that been more pertinent than today. Here at the Greenhouse, between the construction bots, the strewn wreckage from last night's storm, the howls of protesters who don't even know the nature of our work, amongst all this we must find method. All week the verts have been delivering sets of bewildered faces, and I've promised my paymaster these looks of stunned incredulity hide some of the world's top minds, from which ideas will sprout that can feed a starving world if we work fast enough. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? Albert Einstein. So we strike out from the shores of the known and swim to the deep oceans of the possible, knowing that we must find something before the world drowns. But does the man who is guiding us understand the work we must do? There's no doubt that Ted Farrow is a business savant when it comes to robotic assistance, but does he grasp the science as well as the marketing? He and his board can sense what the world wants from a fashion app, but the choices they make now will determine whether a million starve here or a country falls into the void there. Farrow has grasped the fact that action is necessary, but can he really be a force to save the world? Interesting. Thank you very much for joining us, Kathy. Much appreciated. If we don't see you again this week, enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you, Kathy. So, questioning Ted Farrow. We've known quite a bit about Ted Farrow throughout our time with Aloy. Not all of it good. In fact, not much of it good, to be fair. Right, let's access the console.
A log.
Just got off the line with U.S. Robot Command.
Farrow and saved the world in the same sentence. Pretty ironic. It is, isn't it? That's the thing.
Didn't have the heart to tell Harris that our cure might be worse than the disease. Even if adamantine wreath works, we still have to prove we can curtail the trailing plants efficiently.
Oh wow! So they actually created the metal flowers.
The team is working on it over at Test Station Ivy. He'll come through. He has to.
Adamantine wreath. Another secret project. Well, they made the metal flowers here and the vines, so maybe I can find a way to destroy them. If I can find Test Station Ivy.
So,
how do I get out of here?
There's a little bit of issue of continuality here. In terms of the metal flowers in the first game, we collected, we picked up. How come there's a difference? They didn't have the ivy and now these do.
Whoever they are, they want me dead. I better be careful.
Okay. So there are enemies here we've got to be wary of. Obviously, sneaky is probably our best approach. I would have estimated.
Okay. I could take those soldiers out quietly.
We could indeed take the soldiers out quietly if we can. Okay, there's 3 there. Is that all of them? I think it is. No, there's another one further back, I think. There's one over there. 3 together there. Okay. How am I taking these out quietly? That's the question. Maybe blow up that over there? That's acid, isn't it?
There's a barbarian in the compound. She got past the lookouts. Find her, kill her, and bring her head to the lieutenant.
Understood.
May have been a bit premature, we'll find out. Although that one didn't have any head armor on. So obviously made my life a little bit easier there. They don't have head armor. They shouldn't really have been a fight of us. Right, there is still one more person there. I wasn't as silent as I probably should have been. Got head armor, it's a little bit more difficult to take them out, but you can knock the head armor off, and then they're out. A couple of headshots generally take the head armor out. Okay, so someone else is throwing something in at us. That guy there. Watch out for that guy, he's got a machine in his hands. I'm out of ammo. No. He's down. I think an improvement in melee has definitely helped.
Instead of trying to kill me.
She wishes the people would talk to her instead of trying to kill her. I think she has a big point there. My theory is that after the sub-functions become self-aware, Demeter made the Zero Dawn metal flowers for fun and to honour the creator. That's interesting. While in Forbidden West these are the original metal flowers, that's a very interesting view. That would explain the lack of continuation, wouldn't it? I like that viewpoint. Right, we're going to grab everything before we head further in. Big cache here. But yeah, to be fair, it sounds completely plausible. We just gained a new bow, I think, as well. Berserk Hunter Arrows are now available for one of your hunter bows. Fire these arrows at human or machine enemies to build up to the Berserk state. Once in this state, they will attack the nearest target, regardless whether they are friend or foe. Wear down the strength of your opponents and make them fight each other. Okay, we now have Berserk Arrows. So I think it's because we just picked up a new bow. If we have a look at it. This one here, we can do Berserk Arrows. A Berserker Hunter Bow. I'm not going to equip it just yet, but it's something to look at. Targeting Hunter Arrows are now available for one of your Hunter Bows. These special arrows can designate a target for overridden machines to attack. We don't really override machines. That's not really going to help us massively. Okay, just got this person. I'm a sucker for picking everything up. Don't need the rock. Right, is there anything else while we're here? A couple over here. We're heading in then. Obviously, I don't want to waste time, but at the same time, I don't want to miss anything. There's a crafting table here as well, interestingly. I don't think we've got anything we can craft currently. No. Outfit's fully done, isn't it? So no. Okay. But yeah, no, I like the thinking for that, actually. It sounds completely plausible and would explain why they're different. So I like that. Okay, let's head in then. Or at least find a way in. Seems to be through here.
That door looks promising.
Right, we've got about half an hour left, just around half an hour, so if we can get this done, perfect. If not, we're going to need to try and find a save point. I can overrun, but not by much. Okay, did they manage to get in as well?
I submit.
They did.
Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass,
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
Ah.
I'm of the chosen people. The Quen?
You're the Quen.
The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
The legacy, huh?
The legacy? The truth. It is in the darkness and the lost places, among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. As a diviner, it is my task to seek it out, for the good of my people.
You're looking for data.
So they're exploring ruins.
Maybe we can help each other.
To try and...
What's your name?
To prolong the history.
Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again?
Okay. A few questions to ask. Let's actually find out who the Quen are.
I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean. We haven't been here before.
Oh wow, so they're from further afield.
Our homeland has been ravaged by freakish weather. Terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing, the people are starving. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean to Legacy's landfall, then we might earn the knowledge we need to save our people.
Like everyone calls things different.
But so far, that knowledge has eluded us.
So they're calling it Legacy's landfall.
So your people call this place Legacy's landfall?
No. Landfall is where we arrived. To the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes. You're well versed in the Legacy. It was a place of great importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Yes. If the ancestors will be generous to us once more.
To be fair, that's exactly what we're trying to do, just in a different way. I like the way the focus is built into our headpiece. I think that's quite cool.
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that focus?
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the ruins in our homeland. I have their honored names committed to memory.
Wow.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the diviner's purpose to seek out the legacy, interpret the wisdom of our ancestors for the good of all, and to keep it safe, so that no one but the diviners know how to use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many diviners are there?
At landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
So a select group of people are allowed a focus to go into ruins and try and bring back the information concerning their ancestors then, by the sounds of it.
So you call data from the ancient past the legacy?
Yes. All that is not lost or forbidden.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is permitted.
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine.
She doesn't like us touching stuff.
What do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve the lives of many. How to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even cross the ocean.
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people back home.
There's something quite, I don't know, maybe it's me, maybe I'm just really untrusting, because in a lot of games you trust someone and they then turn their back on you and something happens that you're not expecting. I just got a really bad feeling about the Quen as a whole, but I could be completely wrong.
Those soldiers, they opened fire on me without warning. Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envious. Not that you seem ignorant. But back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Ah.
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth.
So is it a kind of religion in one
We
way?
have been known to misinterpret it. I hope time and the wisdom of our ancestors will guide us down the correct path.
So they've read something that said the Forbidden West was bad. Okay. Has she found anything useful?
I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
There.
There's a lot of files.
Quentin a bit fishy, like the barbarians comment. Strict hierarchy in their culture is allowed knowledge and who is not. Yeah. There's something not quite right, is there? That was kind of my impression as well. There's something
like I said,
not quite right.
File.
You can't see the map? It's okay. It looks like your focus is an early model.
Ah.
The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s. But I could share them with you.
Share them?
So her focus can't actually pick up quite a lot of stuff that ours can because it's an earlier model. So that's restricting their knowledge of the past even more.
And forbidden.
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format. There. That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
I'm sure we can find a way.
Tunnel? It looks like it unlocks from here.
No. I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my focus. Okay?
So all their information they have is limited because of the early model of the focus.
These consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure.
Okay, before we activate the consoles, anything to read? Yes. I knew there's always something in these places that's needed reading. So, growing concern. We already have moderate but promising results from the Insect Protein Initiative. Ted Farrow, it's a dead end. There are 12 competitors ahead of us, not on farmed protein. Tyler Aquino, our team is pushing to improve the yield. And once they've... No, kill the program. Today, the plant gene sequencing stuff is where we've got an edge. But I want every program to link up to the harvester our robotics team is developing. We're talking about flushing 6 months of research. Our AI tells us the plants we're creating aren't robust enough auto-harvesting. You wanted me to feed starving people, Ted. That research will help. We will feed them from our Farrow harvester. So Tyler Aquino was trying to find a way to help starving people. Ted basically flushed it down the toilet. This is too certain. We can't reconfigure everything that quickly. You have to think bigger, Tyler. What was it you wrote to meet the team this morning? One of those quotes you're always throwing around. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants, from Isaac Newton. Well, Newton didn't have the resources we've got, Tyler. He couldn't dream of the horizons we can already see. We're the giants now. She obviously didn't want to back off her research. Yet Ted Farrow had other ideas by the sounds of it. Okay, let's activate these together.
Okay, here we go.
Just as we found a shelter somewhere.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
And there's our way down.
Let's go.
You want me to come with you?
It took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
Come on, down you come. Oh wow.
This place is a maze.
According to the map, there should be another exit further in. Just stay close.
Lead the way.
Right, supply box there. We're basically trying to find another exit. I've got arrows ready. We're not going to be alone. There's going to be something, surely. I would have said. These places are never as simple as you think when you first head in.
I can't believe you actually got us in. I was dreading having to stay here any longer with those soldiers. They slaughtered the barbarians that approached the site.
I don't know.
They enjoyed it.
So there was someone we could have gone that way.
My people aren't like that, I promise.
She's trying to explain that not all her people are happy to kill everyone they meet. I disagree at this point, but we never know. Give her the benefit of the doubt for the time being.
Fire gleam.
Right, fire gleam. We can break this. We can get him.
Better stand back.
Don't know what the other way was. There was a water the other way. Whether that was something else that we've missed because we didn't go that way.
Yeah.
Okay, data point. Why are you not scanning the data point? Okay. So, this is another code fragment. We did the one at the start. This is different. So forests were set on fire, but hour by hour they fell and faded and cracked in trunks, extinguished with a crash, and all was black. The brows of men by the despairing light wore an unearthly aspect as by fits. The flashes fell upon them, some lay down and hid their eyes and wept, and some did rest, their chins upon their clenched hands and smiled, while others hurried to and fro and fed. The funeral piles with fuel and looked up, with mad disquietude on the dull sky, the pall of the past world, and then again, with curses cast them down upon the dust, and gnashed their teeth and howled, the wild birds shrieked, and terrified did flutter on the ground, and flapped their useless wings the wildest brutes, came tame and tremulous, and vipers crawled, and twinned themselves among the multitude, hissing, but stingless they were slain for food, and war which for the moment was no more, he glut himself again, a meal was brought, with blood, and each sate sullenly apart, forged himself in gloom, no love was left. That's a code.
There has to be a way out of here.
Interesting code. Right, we've got to find a way out in a second. So there's something we've got to do here. Either that, or we have to go back to that water area. So, there's definitely nothing in here I wouldn't have said. I think we go back to that water area that was headed straight. But obviously if we haven't come this way, we wouldn't have seen what we've just seen. What's that thing in the wall? She's seen something we haven't seen. What have you seen? Ah, didn't see that up there. Well spotted to the other lady. Bit of a maze this place, definitely a maze. Look again. This is why you've got to pay so much attention to what they're saying, don't you? So easy to miss something. Okay. So I think we're heading that way. Definitely not that way, is it? Is she coming? So easy to miss one little thing, that's the problem. Okay. 2 ways to go here. I picked right. Maybe the wrong direction, I'm not sure.
According to the map, the exit should be this way.
Maybe it's... I think it may have just been one big circle, to be fair. Just make sure we've not missed anything this way. We did. It was a blocked entrance, actually, the other way. So if we'd gone the other way, there's nothing there.
Taking a wrong turn.
So we did go the right way, but going right to the left. Okay.
I'll be glad to get back above ground.
Yeah, it feels like a tomb down here.
There's a door that way. I'm assuming nothing else that way. Okay. Climbing back up then.
A hatch at the top of the ladder.
Wow. So we made it through the underground tunnel where we needed to go to. What is that?
That can't be good.
They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Elva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
Okay, we are massively running short of time, so we've got to hope there's a save point nearby.
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead.
So we've got machines nearby as well to deal with. There's a couple of things to pick up. What's that? Supply chest. There's a data point there. Life in the hothouse. She sabotaged the project. You know how many lives could have been lost over an affair? We're working to see what data we recovered. In the meantime, we spent weeks chasing results that have gone nowhere. Koshansky's project could have been the answer. Can we remember that Dr. Koshansky's libido played a big part in this? Not that big a part. Not helpful, Akrofi. Can we please concentrate on the plant propagation, not the human reproduction? Precisely, it's our job and responsibility to deliver these crops, so I'm reassigning Dr. Samuelson to another team. She sabotaged the project and she's staying, and we'll all have to make up the time we lost. How? We're already working nights and weekends, which has cut down the levels of infidelity. Not helpful. Charles Darwin, a man who dares to waste 1 hour of time, has not yet discovered the value of life. We hold so much life in our hands, so we'll do whatever we have to finish the work. Albert Einstein, 2 things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. Dr. Samuelson has proved that. Surely we can agree she has to go. She's saying that comes all the way from the top. Pharaoh, of course, not the kind of fellow to put ethics ahead of results. Enough, all of you. Your objections are noted. Please do not persist unless you want me to take the messaging system offline. So someone sabotaged what they were doing, and they're not allowed to get rid of her. It might autosave. Okay. Well, hopefully, we can still do what we need to do. So tracker burrows are there. I'm just trying to work out how we head out of here. Oh, it'd be this way. We came up, didn't we? So this way is the tunnel.
Machines. We can fight them.
Fire core strider there. Tracker burrow. There's quite a few of these here by the looks of things. Okay. Completely missed my shot. That's not good. Yeah, we've got no choice but to fight now because I messed up my shot. Right, one is down. It's going to come up. Where is it coming up? There we go. At least she can fight, so she's not completely useless. Have one down. Right, let's deal with the fire core strider, shall we? I haven't actually looked what's good against them, to be fair. Oh, took a hit. What else? So there's more than just them two. Just trying to get away from them for a minute. I think they're fighting each other as well. Out of ammo. Right, let's get our power shots out. I think there's 3 enemy in total. Gotta get away so we can take a shot. To be fair, that's out. There is one left. Not much longer. There we go, that's out as well. Right, that wasn't too bad, to be honest. She fought, that's helpful. She was using plasma, I think. Sound shell. Let's make sure we've grabbed everything from these. I'm very conscious we're not going to have enough time to do this. And obviously with this far in, I don't want to stop. That's the problem. It's always the way. Right, long leg dealt with. I think that's everything picked up. Don't need rocks, so ignore the rocks. Right, what are we looking for here? There's a workbench nearby according to that. I think that's back in their camp though, isn't it? Head round the outside. No worries, thank you very much for joining us, Lisa. Very much appreciated. Hopefully we'll see you soon. If we don't, hope you enjoy your new job. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks, Lisa. Right, we've got to find a way in, obviously. There's a ladder.
The entrance to the complex. Looks like it's locked off.
Right, we've got that there we can pull.
I'm right behind you.
Open the vent. Alright, what have we got in here that we need to do? So, there's a door there that's blocked off. There's a ladder there that we can bring down.
Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station.
Okay,
There's consoles up here too.
our consoles as well.
You stay put. I'll see what I can find. A rush of air.
Right, there's a console here. Requires key module. Okay, so we need a key module for that. What do we got over here?
I think I can move these things.
We can move the battery storage.
There we go. Huh.
There's actually something behind
There's
it.
some space back there.
Okay. What about this one? So what's behind these? That's the question, isn't it?
Aha.
That's the
Should help.
maintenance bypass key. Right, anything else? This one can be pulled out, something behind here as well.
This one won't budge.
Oh, okay.
Maybe one of the others.
So we can't budge that one for the minute, for some reason, but there is something behind there. So let's try and use this access key then. What will that do?
There we go.
That looks like some sort of conveyor. Think you can move it over to me?
Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly.
Right, where is she? There. You gonna jump? Have I gone too far?
Hold it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Well done. Right, she's on.
Hold on. I don't think I can jump up there.
Jumping over.
I'll have to find another way.
Right, so she's up.
I'm at the console. Wait. There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alva, I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see. I'm unlocking a storage unit.
Right, she's unlocked the storage unit. It doesn't matter, I've actually just got myself in.
Power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, let's blow this.
I'm on it.
We've kind of done this a little bit ahead of what she was telling us. She's talking about it while we're already finding our way in. That's the thing. We need the power core that's here.
Aloy, would you mind warning me?
Someone let me pick it.
Decide to blow up a wall?
I'll try.
Right, so that is...
Storage unit has to be here somewhere.
Right, so we need to find the power cell. Which is through there. There we go, that now moves freely. So we can now power up this energy cell. We can power that up. I'm assuming there's nothing else behind that though. Back in here, power up the energy cell. And then we're going to get to where we need to get to.
Okay, that brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
Right, okay. So we climb back up. We can use the door that's above us. There is actually something to pick up there, so I'll grab that quickly. This is the problem, although I know I'm really short of time, I still can't not pick everything up. Okay, that's done.
We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You
Right,
stay
so
here.
we're heading the other side. Is it just the console? Yes, it is.
Ready when you are.
Right, let's see what happens.
Ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantine wraith vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Oh wow, look at that. It's got force around it by the looks of it. Need a save point because we're massively already. We're going to start running in a second.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
Biomass. What is that doing?
No.
No, that's the blight.
How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
What is this?
They've just released the blight. Obviously didn't mean to, but that's what they've done.
The world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine wraith structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
That's something they built here.
Alva. Let's meet below.
So the blight is part of a virus the old world released and made.
Test log, I think it's Tuesday the 2nd. Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
So the metal flowers
I don't understand.
were made to help, by the sounds of
Your
things.
ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family, my sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
That will do it.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
So there's a plan. Obviously, we're going to help her.
Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Okay. What I urgently need is a save point. And I don't think we've got one. No, we're not going to find one, are we? Okay. No. Right. Into the greenhouse then.
Another maze. But the road to truth is never a straight line.
Okay, what's this way? Right, this was the wrong way then. But we've got the valuable chest.
There has to be an exit somewhere.
So, yeah, I don't think I've got much choice but to carry on because we need to stop.
So the metal flowers, what the data referred to as adamantine reeds, they were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the Time of Ashes?
Looks like it. Something wrong.
And this pipe, looks like it goes all the way to the surface.
I think we're under the proving grounds. Maybe it connects the rig to the tower.
Best not to linger here long, then.
Okay. Yeah, I can already feel my tablets kicking in, so annoyingly, I'm going to have to try and push through and just get done until we can get to a save point. So it's going to end up being a longer stream than initially planned.
So,
This is the problem with main quests.
Are you from around here?
No, I'm not. Spent most of my life in a place where I was.
We both traveled a long way then.
Okay, definitely on the right track, I think.
Cold and damp down here.
I think this is where we're heading back up.
Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
Well, we've got to find an entrance. Right. See, not that way, so we're heading in here. Okay.
That complex should be Test Station Ivy.
Right. We're over here now. Yeah, we're miles away from anywhere in terms of save point, aren't we? That's really annoying. There's one up there. There's one along there. I wonder, could we get there?
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
I don't know what's going to happen in the quest if we go miles out of our way, and that's if we can get out. I don't think we can. It's a sealed off area. Yeah, we're not getting out. Okay, so we haven't got a choice. We're going to extend the stream until we get this done. I'm assuming there's going to be a fight here because there's a fire bella back on the floor there.
Yeah. Keep your guard up.
Something's here.
Whoa! It's one of those machines.
It can turn invisible.
It's a Dreadwing.
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station.
Right, what's it weak? Fire.
Yes.
So this bow is only for close combat, that's the thing. And obviously we're too far away, I think, to do too much damage with that bow. So we're going to have to change tactic a little bit. I know it's weak to fire, but that was a nice hit. Trying to take off some of the weak spots. So obviously we're going to have some resources we're going to need, I would assume, if we can hit the right areas. And it goes invisible, look at that. I know we should use fire against it, but we've got to be a lot closer. Right, let's go for our surge ability. That was a really nice hit there. That's taken a lot of damage down for you there. That worked really well. That's a weak spot hit as well. We're definitely doing the damage. To be fair, this is definitely, if this is a boss fight, as I'm assuming it is, definitely one of the easier ones we've done so far. No, we're okay. The acid is nearly worn off as well, hasn't it?
I won't be joining the ancestors today.
Pulling us in, wasn't it, that? Whoa, that's a big hit. Right, we can also change the fire because we're right in front of it. Come on. It's going crazy. So the warrior bow works when you're closer to it, and that's what we are there. If we go back to these arrows while it's up in the air, we should be okay for a minute. It's like a bat. It looks, a Dreadwing, I think, is a bat. Well, it kind of looks like to me. I think it's going to say it's down, isn't it? It is.
That was amazing.
That was incredible. But I'd say the Dreadwing is a bat.
Well, you helped. We
Right.
should be able to get
Did
into
we knock
test
anything
station
off
now.
it? We did. Wow, what a fight. She was throwing arrows for us at different points. Anything else picked up? A quick scan just to see if there's anything that we did knock off. I don't think we really did a lot of knocking off. Not a difficult fight though. We've had worse
Might be more machines.
for boss fights. But definitely interesting. Different type of fight, different type of machine. I like the fact it's like a bat and they call it Dread. That's quite cool. Right, let's head in. Wrong button.
There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
Right, all we need is a save point, and I bet you I'm not going to find one, am I? This was a feeding the world text data point. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Arthur C. Clarke. You are supposed to understand the trick once it's done. When the curtain pulls back to reveal the mirrors, yet I still have no idea how we achieved this act of scientific conjuring. It's not just the speed with which the projects have come together or the stability of the results, despite the complexity of bioengineering. It isn't even the huge variety of crops that can now be made more heat, drought, and disease resistant. It's a simple fact that all these results are tangible. No announcements in scientific journals, no celebrating predictions born from simulations, and research has become manifest in physical artifacts. Where a dream took root in an abandoned industrial site 4 years ago, now there stands row upon row of automated FADS farming units, each of which conduct gene manipulation in the field, the actual field. These robots analyze soil composition, light intensity, temperature, wind speed, and 100 other factors. And utilizing the gene sequences we've created, they can select or construct a plant to produce the best yields for their location. Of course, all the crops these units create are best harvested by other FADS machines. When a population is starving, what government is going to quibble about being forced to use their robots to speed things up? Should I be uncomfortable watching Ted Farrow's coffers swell with money from the desperate and the starving? Maybe. But I know that it is his belief, money, and drive that has filled the world's empty stomachs. Desperation can only be experienced by the living, and we've given them back their lives, us, our work. Farrow's resources, science triumph, together we have changed the world. So they did find a way of making crops better.
Interesting.
Find something?
The 4th test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh.
I must have faith.
That might be worth a look sometime.
Walk with the ancestors. We shall find.
This console's still operational.
So she just said there's something else underwater, and Aloy said we need to have a look sometime. So I'm assuming there's somewhere else to explore underwater at some point. Okay, so I think this console we need.
We're done in every way. The reeds work, and Cobble came through on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the reeds to eat themselves from within.
Okay. That's what we need.
The latest projections from U.S. Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So they made the metal flowers, but they went beyond what they expected, although they have found a way to destroy them. We inject a code into them.
Efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers.
Should indeed.
I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
There we go. That's where we're heading then. Is there going to be a save point there? That's my question. If there is, that's where we can stop. If there isn't, we need to carry on. Can I pry this door open? No. Okay, worth a look. So up the stairs we go. I think we've checked everything there. There is nothing else there, I don't think. Another hollow point. Marjane Nafisi has resigned. From Marjane's letter, it is with regret I resign. I share that regret, Marjane. You served as an excellent deputy. No single person is above the team or the project. I came to create life, not destroy it. So this Marjane Nafisi resigned because she wanted them to create life, not destroy it. After all we've achieved together, I did not expect such lack of vision. Yes, our research has shifted direction, but biomass conversion is no different than burning wood in a stove or distilling ethanol from molasses. It's a method to release solar energy that was captured organically. Yes, there are military applications for this technology, but that does not mean there is a logical moral argument against biomass conversion itself. Say so is emotional petulance, plain and simple. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. Isaac Asimov. For Nafisi to end her letter with a quotation made it a direct attack. Childish, disappointing, personal. Any sadness I might have had about her departure left me in that moment. I wish her luck with whatever position she's able to find. The greenhouse will continue on all the stronger now that it's free from such narrow thinking. I'll sum up with another quote, one better suited to the circumstances. Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. Marie Curie. So someone did...
That must be the 4th testing station we saw on the map.
Looks
yes.
like it's been flooded for a while.
So someone did disagree with what they were doing.
Here. I'll have to climb up.
Right behind you.
But she kind of was on her own in resigning. I think obviously Ted Farrow had a lot to do with that. Would be my estimation.
We can use the line to get down.
Right. Easy.
So we're zip lining down. Please tell me there's a save point.
Made it, but we better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right, so the mode reinforcements and there's still no save point.
Right.
Right, I need to craft this. We are going to be out. This will enable us to destroy the metal flowers, I think, rather than collect. Vine cutter has now been done.
Now what?
Now we get to that data core.
So back over this way is the data core. So that's this way, isn't it? Up the stairs. So we have been in here already. We got to here and obviously couldn't do anything else. Now we found a way to kill off the metal flowers.
Let's hope this new module works.
I have done that one, haven't I? Yes. So this should now work to open the door here. Destroy the metal flowers. Use melee attacks to open the metal flower. So it's completely different to the first game.
Let's see if this works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
Yeah, very different to the first game in the fact that the metal flowers we collected previously didn't have vines and they were collectible. This time we have to destroy them. Right, that's what we're after.
The data core looks
We have overrun by quite a bit today, but I think, hopefully,
Demeter,
this is it. I'm
it's
hoping.
time to go home. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
We now have Demeter. What's going on to her focus? Something's wrong. Her focus is red. Now blue.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But they kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
Wow, so we've given her the information she was looking for to help her people,
Hundreds
not
of
starve.
archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about...
Okay, we're not alone.
Alba! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Well, we kind of didn't have much choice.
Only those who fired blindly.
They attacked us, self-defense.
She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Okay, so they've seen the data about Elizabeth.
Diviner. We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith.
Good evening, Elle. How are you? We are trying to finish. We're overrunning by quite a way. But we started the Demeter quest, and I haven't been able to save it, so we can't be able to stop. But how are you?
You two, with me.
The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before...
You're still not very well, that's not good.
How long will it take?
You've had that for a while now, haven't you?
I don't know. A few months.
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
We must go, come on.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The
2 weeks, yeah, that's a long time to still be ill.
And the only approach is from the south, and it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner, what's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
So she's trying to help us, but send us away. Yeah, that's never good.
I better do as Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
So all the metal flowers can now be cut, which will help us massively. Let's just leave here for a second. Obviously, I need a save point. That's my big thing. We've overrun. My tablets are kicking in and really starting to take their toll. So I can use a fast travel, but there's one there. It's an unknown campfire. Oh, no, there's a closer one. Ignore the unknown. There's one there. Right, so let's go to that one. So rather than just fast traveling, let's actually get there ourselves. Yeah, we're going to be done in a second. We're just going to save it and then we'll be done. As I say, we've overrun by quite a way. But I didn't want to stop during the mission. We're next back with Forbidden West on Tuesday morning. Can't get through that way. I may have got myself a little bit trapped. Next Tuesday morning, back with Forbidden West. Saturday evening, we've got the subscriber stream for Detroit Become Human. But yeah, no, Earl, I hope you feel better soon. It's not good feeling like that for a long time. Can't get through there. All I'm trying to do is get a way out. I could fast travel, but I don't want to waste my fast travel things. And it's always nice to get an extra one done.
All the bodies are Tenakth. Someone managed to take out an entire squad.
Right, so there's something back there we need to look at going forward. Just want to activate this one. Across the water. And I'll remember to go and check out that squad that's been decimated Tuesday morning when we come back. I'll make a note of it so I don't forget. But here we go, we found the campfire. There we go. Wow. So, let me just manually save and do all the save things and then I'll have a quick chat before we finish. This evening did go a lot longer than I expected. But these things happen when you're in the middle of a main quest. You can't just stop, can you? That's the thing. Right. Yeah, sorry, El. Sorry you've joined right at the end. But thank you for dropping by, El. Much appreciated. I really hope you feel better soon. It's not nice feeling ill for long periods. So yeah, hopefully you feel better soon. But that is it for tonight. That is us done with Forbidden West for this evening and for this week. We're next back Saturday evening for the subscriber special, Detroit Become Human, where you guys pick every choice. There is content on the channel over the weekend and Friday as well to make up for the lack of live streams. And we'll be back live, I think, Tuesday morning. Don't know about Monday. Might do Monday evening. The schedule will go live on Sunday, 1 PM GMT as usual. That would explain what's happening next week. But we are back to normal as of Tuesday next week in terms of daytime streams. As always, thank you for the likes, the views, the comments, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible. Another brilliant stream, as always, and even more done as well. Demeter is now in our grasp. We just need to get it back to Gaia, and we'll see where the story leads us from there. So thank you all very much, and we'll see you again soon, I'm sure. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.